Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into a topic that is just completely reshaping life for millions of older adults, and that's technology. On one hand, it promises this incredible world of connection and safety, but on the other, it opens the door to some pretty new and sophisticated risks. It really is a double-edged sword, and we're going to break down both sides. And this quote right here from a concerned family member really gets to the heart of the whole thing. For generations, right, the ultimate sign of losing independence was handing over the car keys. But today, the new keys to freedom, the keys to our email, our banking, our social lives, it's all digital. And with that freedom comes a whole new set of dangers we have to navigate. So, first, let's look at the good stuff, the incredible promise here. We're talking about tools that can genuinely, seriously improve health, safety, and just overall well-being in ways that, frankly, were unimaginable even a decade ago. One of the most exciting areas is cognitive health. We all want to keep our minds sharp as we age, and the digital world offers this amazing, interactive gym for the brain. It's so much more than just doing crossword puzzles. It's about engaging, adaptive, and, well, even fun ways to stay mentally active. And the variety is just incredible. You've got these scientifically designed apps like Lumosity and Elevate that actually adapt to how you're doing. But it's not all about games. You also have these wonderful creative and therapeutic outlets. Apps like My Life Story help preserve precious memories, while something like Let's Create Pottery or Flower Garden can be a really calming sensory experience. There is truly something for everyone. And this quote from a caregiver really nails the true impact. It's not just about the mental exercise, is it? It's about the joy, the engagement, and that crucial sense of accomplishment. That feeling is just absolutely vital for emotional and mental well-being. It's huge. Okay, so let's shift gears from cognitive health to physical safety, because a lot of the devices we already own have these powerful, life-saving features built right in. They offer a critical safety net and, honestly, incredible peace of mind for both seniors and their families. Take the Apple Watch's fall detection feature. The magic here is that it's automatic. If someone takes a hard fall, the watch doesn't wait for them to find and push a button. Nope. It detects the impact, it sounds an alarm, and if that person doesn't respond, it automatically calls for help and alerts their emergency contacts with their exact location. For somebody living alone, that is a total game changer. And that safety net is getting even bigger. Let's say you're somewhere without any cell service. Maybe you're hiking or just in a rural area. Well, newer iPhones can actually use a satellite connection to text emergency services. Technology is literally erasing those dead zones where people used to be completely on their own in an emergency. It's amazing. So yeah, the promise is undeniable. The benefits are real, they're tangible. But what happens when the very same tools meant to connect and protect us get turned into weapons of exploitation? And this brings us to the other edge of that sword, the peril. For pretty much every benefit, there is a corresponding risk. And learning how to navigate this digital minefield has become one of the biggest challenges for seniors and their families today. According to cybersecurity experts, the battlefield is crystal clear. It's your email inbox. This is the modern-day Trojan horse. It's the #1 way scammers find their way in, using these really sophisticated tricks that are designed to exploit trust and create sheer panic. So let's break down their playbook. Scammers basically use a three-pronged attack. First, urgency. They create a fake crisis. Your account is locked. There's a suspicious charge to make you panic and click before you even have a chance to think. Second, impersonation. They'll pretend to be your bank or Amazon or even a family member to take advantage of your trust. And third, lookalike sites. They create these fake login pages that look so real, and they're just designed to steal your username and password the second you type them in. And the consequences are just devastating. This isn't some theoretical problem. This is a real quote about a 95-year-old man who, with just a few bad clicks, nearly lost a lifetime of savings to a gift card scam. It happens so fast, and the losses can be completely irreversible. Okay, so the risks are serious, no doubt, but the situation is far from hopeless. So now we're going to pivot to the playbook, the practical, actionable steps you can actually take to build a digital shield and protect yourself and your loved ones. All right, the single most effective tool you can use as a password manager. Think of it like a digital vault. It creates and remembers these super strong, unique passwords for every site you use. But here's the magic trick. It will only autofill your password on the real website. So if you land on a fake, lookalike login page, it just won't do anything. That simple little act stops a scammer cold before they can even get started. Next up, here is a simple 4-step plan. Number 1, separate your money.
Create a small checking account just for online purchases and keep your life savings totally offline, completely disconnected. 2. Lock down your email. Simple settings like turning off automatic image loading can defang a whole bunch of scam emails. 3. Add a second set of eyes. You can set up banking alerts to text a trusted family member for large transactions. And 4. Establish clear, simple rules. The most important one, agree to never, ever act on an urgent request for money without first picking up the phone and calling a trusted person to verify it's real.
And here's a crucial tech tip that basically acts like a digital seatbelt. On any computer, you should always be using a standard user account for your daily browsing. An administrator account, well, it can install anything, including malware, without even asking. A standard account, though, requires a password for any new installation, which puts this critical barrier between a bad click and a nasty computer infection. So, as we bring this all together, you can see this clear tension, right, between connection and protection. The goal isn't to retreat from the digital world out of fear. The goal is to engage with it smartly and, most importantly, safely. And that brings us right back to where we started. We are not talking about taking away the digital keys. That would mean taking away independence, taking away connection, taking away access to essential services. That is not the solution. The real solution is to build a safer road. It's about putting smart guardrails in place, things like password managers and separate bank accounts. It's about learning the rules of the road, like never clicking on urgent links. It's all about empowerment through knowledge. Which leaves us with a final thought here. You know, we spend hours and hours teaching our loved ones how to check their mirrors, use a turn signal, and merge onto a highway. It's a fundamental life skill that we pass down. The question for all of us now is, are we ready to put that same energy into teaching them and ourselves how to browse safely? Because in today's world, that skill is just as vital.